Hello students, welcome back to my class. Today I'm going to talk about interrogative sentence part of voice change in the class. Watch this video till the end and learn. Let's dig in now. Okay, today we will see interrogative sentences again. First of all, inverted question, we will discuss simple past tense. I have already written down an example here. You can see it. Did you write the answer? What we can see here, did write together is our verb. This is our subject and our verb. So the rule goes, object becomes subject. So the answer. The answer. Now did and write together becomes wrote. So if it is wrote, then we have to think of an auxiliary verb, newly introduced auxiliary verb. So it's going to be was. How it happens like this, I'm going to explain to you later after this. So you go on with this right now. Now our verb will turn into past participle form. It's just similar like the present tenses we have done, inverted questions in interrogative sentences. Was the answer written? Then our preposition enters here and subject becomes object, you, and then question marks. So this is how was the answer written by you. Alright, now let's see how we get this one. Okay, this is the sentence you see. Did you write the answer? Now let us convert it into assertive sentence. As I have already told you, did plus write will change to wrote. Okay, this is the one we are going to take here. So did you write the answer will become you. Now did plus write will turn to wrote in the past tense, simple past tense. You wrote the answer. Okay, you wrote the answer. Now when we change this to passive, what happens? The answer was written. The answer is singular, past tense form, newly introduced auxiliary verb will become was, and then our verb will change to past participle form, and then preposition comes here and our subject becomes object. So this is how we have changed, first of all, this sentence to assertive, and from assertive sentence the same one we have changed to passive. Now from passive, in this sentence we are again going to turn from assertive to interrogative. So when we turn this sentence from assertive to interrogative, what happens? This we take out and put it here. So we write was, then what is there? The answer written by you. So this is our result. Okay, I hope you have understood it. Okay, now past continuous tense, and here is the sentence for you. Was he reading the book? We already have an auxiliary verb. This will remain as it is here because the book is singular. This object will become subject here, the book. So since this is singular, we are qualified by a singular form of auxiliary verb here also. Okay, so was the book. Now we introduce being here because it is continuous. Okay, was the book being read by him? This is our end result. Okay, was he reading the book? Was the book being read by him? Alright, this is how we do past continuous tense. This is past perfect tense, and here we have the example. Had you returned the book? So this is our subject and our verb together and our object. So in the case of past perfect tense, as it is started with had, it will always start with had in the passive also. Okay, had. Now object will become subject. Had the book. Now what do you introduce in the case of perfect tense? That is been. Had the book been? Now our verb comes as it is, returned, past participle. Had the book been returned by you? Okay, so you can refer to present perfect interrogative sentences in the case of inverted questions. Similar is the case here also. Same process we use in changing. Okay, now let's see future tense. Simple future first of all, and we will see future perfect after that. So in simple future, we see the sentence like this in interrogative form. Shall I read this poem? So how do you do this now? Let's see. This shall I is, if you turn it into assertive sentence, it becomes I shall read this poem. Okay, so that means this is our object, this together is our verb, and this is our subject. Okay, so as a matter of fact, subject becomes object. Now shall, whatever we bring here, this poem, okay, object becomes our subject. It is an interrogative sentence, that's why auxiliary verb will start here. Now what do you use instead of shall? Because it is I here, we are using shall. Now this poem is third person singular, so we are going to use not shall but will. Okay, will this poem. Now we introduce be in the case of future, if you remember from the rules. Will this poem be read? This is our past participle, similar like present tense. Will this poem be read by, I will change to me and ends with question mark. Okay, this is how we change simple future. So if you want to see, I can show you. You can see I shall read the poem. We will change it first to assertive sentence here. I shall read this poem. And now we turn this to passive. This poem will be read by me. This is assertive sentence, and this assertive sentence is changed to passive. Now we turn it again to interrogative sentence. What do you need to do? We just bring this auxiliary verb here out of the sentence at the beginning. Then we start it, will, and then this poem be read by me. This is how it is. Okay, now let's see future perfect. In the case of future perfect, this is the sentence. Will you have done this work? Will have, and past participle form done. So all this together forms our verb. This is our subject and our object. So our object comes to the place of subject, this work, and then now still it is third person, that's why we will use will again, same like here also. Okay, this work, now this will remain first of all, have, and then after that we introduce been, because this is perfect tense. Will this work have been done by you? Okay, this is how we do future perfect. You can refer to the other explanations that we have done regarding changing of sentences from active to passive in the case of interrogative sentences. Okay, so I think this much for today, and next day we are going to talk on imperative sentences. All right, thank you for watching.